The Alaska Airlines credit card has a new elevated offer. Is Capital One purchasing Discover card? Oh, what does that mean for you? And also I've got a story today as it relates to paying rent fairly amongst a group of people. Trust me, there's gonna be drama involved with this one and I will need your input. All of that on this week's edition of the Weekly Pointers News Update. I'm Brandon Boyd with The Brandon Boyd Show. Thank you so much for watching. These episodes come out every Sunday evening. My goal is to catch you up on all the news you may have missed regarding credit cards, points and miles, travel, money, finance, and everything in between. Super simple to follow along. On one side of the screen, you'll see a list of topics with a timer down below and timestamps down in the description below if you do find this video helpful or mildly entertaining. Don't forget to be awesome. Give me a big thumbs up on the video and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notifications for alerts. And if you're interested in any cards mentioned in today's video or any card for that matter, make sure you apply using my referral link down in the description below. And when you apply using that referral link, it does greatly help support the channel. And I can't thank you all enough for doing that so far. We've got some great stories coming up, including a way to earn some free food for leap year. Yay! All that and more, let's get into it. The Wall Street Journal is reporting that Capital One is purchasing Discover. So according to the report, the bank will keep the Discover brand. So this merger will combine two of the biggest credit card issuers in the US, and right now we don't have a lot of details on exactly what that could mean or if this merger is actually gonna happen. I think a lot of things hinge on exactly what this election is gonna look like in 2024. I know you all are probably sick of hearing election news, so I'm certainly not gonna talk about it on the channel here today, but this is something to keep an eye on because this is massive, massive news when two big companies like this get together. What will happen if you apply for a Discover card? Will you now get 3 pulls on your credit from all 3 bureaus like you do from Capital One? I certainly hope not. I absolutely hate that. But they are saying they're going to keep the Discover brand separate. At least they say that for now. Of course, we know in the credit card industry, things change when money's involved. So this is something to keep an eye on. We don't know exactly how this is going to impact the big picture with everything right now, but you need to be aware of it. And of course, we'll keep updates flowing on this channel as we get them. The Alaska Airlines Visa credit card has an elevated offer that should pique your interest. Right now, applicants can earn 70,000 bonus miles after spending $3,000 on purchases within the first 90 days. Now, this card does carry a $95 annual fee, so that is something to keep in mind, but it also does come with Alaska's famous companion fare. But long story short, this is actually a pretty solid offer. Now there is also a lower offer on the Alaska Airlines business card of 50,000 miles with $3,000 spent in the first 90 days. So if you've been looking at either one of these cards, now may be the time to pick one up. Let me know how you use your Alaska Airlines miles and if you plan on picking up one of these cards in the comments below. If you're an American Express card holder like I am, you know that every now and then they throw out these really nice referral offers for you. So I want to make you aware of one that I think is very big and could be very helpful for you. So go to your American Express app and try to refer a friend and see if you see the following offer. This is targeted, now keep in mind, but it is showing up in a lot of places and I thought it was worth mentioning here. So you can refer a friend to an American Express card by May 22nd, 2024 and get bonus points. Now, some people are seeing 25,000, some are seeing 20, some 15, some 10. But you also get 10 times membership rewards points per dollar spent at restaurants worldwide for 3 months on up to $25,000. 10 times points adds up quite a bit. Now for me personally, when I look at my referral offers, this offer shows up on my American Express Business Platinum and my Blue Business Plus card. For my wife, it's on 2 different cards. So I don't know the rhyme or reason for this right now, but long story short, go to your referral offers and see what is in there. And also, I want to make you aware, if you're looking for an American Express Business Platinum card with a 150,000 membership reward offer, I'm going to put my personal link down there. And also my wife has a personal link for a 130,000 membership reward offer on the Business Gold card. That will be in the description as well. 10 times points adds up really quick. Check your referral offers. This is showing up in a lot of places for a lot of people. Let us know which cards it's showing up for you because it's different for me, it's different for my wife, it may be different for you. You know, every week on the Weekly Pointers News Update, I like to share a story as it relates to credit cards or money or finance and how all of those intertwine with personal relationships and how it can cause absolute chaos in the world. That's part of the fun of this channel, is to talk about these stories and see how you would handle these particular financial situations. Now in this case, I'm going to read this story from the poster online from their perspective. This person is a single mother with a 4-month-old child. So I'm going to read this scenario and you let me know who is in the right and who is in the wrong in this particular case. So here we go. I'm reading it from her perspective. My roommate, Aria and Emily, and I decided we were going to move in together in a 4-bedroom apartment. My son also lives with us. Rent is $2,700, and when we first signed the lease, I offered to pay an extra $200 on top of my $900 a month since we have an extra room for my son. They said, no, you do not have to do that. Your son is like family. A month after we moved in, Aria met a partner. After about 3 months of them dating, Aria stopped coming home and stopped paying rent for a couple of months. The second month of non-payment, I told her either get all your SHI you-know-what out the room so we can find another roommate or come back and pay rent. She eventually comes back, but the issue is Alex, who is the new partner. Alex was there all the time, and eventually Alex moved in completely without asking us. I already didn't like Alex because he was the one encouraging her to do all this BS like not paying rent and stuff in the first place. I hated coming home and always felt uncomfortable, and eventually told Aria that Alex has to start putting some money towards the rent because Alex is living there all the time, and they did not agree. They said, if your son can be here and have a whole room, he can live here for free. I told them I offered to pay, and they're the ones that declined, and if he wants, he can take my son's room and we'll all split. My son is with my father 50% of the time, so I don't mind him sharing a room with me. My other roommate is completely not backing me because she's so non-confrontational, and that is her best friend. I told all of them either Alex pays or I'm moving out. I love these types of scenarios. You know why? Because it all boils down to one singular thing, as so many things do with these stories: communication. Now, if you're splitting rent with a bunch of people and then their partner, or their new boyfriend or girlfriend or whoever it is just decides to move in and live with them, should they pay extra rent? That is the question here. Now, this certainly wasn't talked about ahead of time because I don't think that this scenario was played out, right? They didn't anticipate this happening, but it did happen. What do you think should happen in this case? Should the mom move her 4-month-old son into her room and they just pay for that one room? Should this extra roommate pay rent? What should happen here? Who is in the right and who is in the wrong? Is the mom wrong for requesting rent from this new partner? Or are the roommates themselves at fault here because they are just letting someone else come in here and live rent-free without running it by everyone and checking the box? A lot of stuff here, and a lot of stuff comes down to communication. If you learn nothing else from these stories, communication is key. But let me know what your thoughts are on this. Have you been in a similar scenario? I'm sure at some point in everyone's life, we've probably run across scenarios where we've had like rent with other roommates or something like that, and there's probably been an issue here or there. I would love to hear about those, number one. But what do you think is gonna happen in this case? Who is in the right? Who is in the wrong? You decide. And if you're familiar with the Weekly Pointers news update, you know I like to end the show on a good food deal. This week is no exception. We are celebrating leap year at Wendy's. So Wendy's is offering a free Cinnabon pull-apart during breakfast hours on February 29th, which is the leap year celebration, and that occurs before 10:30 a.m. There is no purchase necessary. All you have to do is tell them that you want the free Cinnabon pull-apart during breakfast hours on leap year day. Is it leap year day? I'm not 100%. It's February the 29th, whatever that is. So make sure you stop by your Wendy's and go through the drive-thru, go in and ask for that. Hey, I usually don't celebrate leap year. There's not really much going on there, but why not celebrate with some Cinnabon pull-aparts? How could that be a bad thing? Well, this has been a very fun episode. We covered a lot of different topics. We talked about a massive purchase from Capital One and Discover. We talked about the elevated offer on the Alaska Airlines card, and I've got to hear your thoughts on that story as it relates to paying rent, splitting rent, getting unexpected new roommates. I love scenarios like that. I want to hear what you have to say. Keep in mind, if you're interested in any cards mentioned in today's video, or any card for that matter, make sure you apply using my referral link down in the description below. When you apply using that referral link, it greatly helps support the channel. I can't thank you all enough for doing that so far. And keep in mind, if you're interested in those extra offers of the Business Platinum card and the Business Gold card for my wife and I's personal referral link, make sure you click on those links down in the description because those are elevated offers as well, so make sure you check those out. If you found this video helpful or mildly entertaining, don't forget to be awesome. Give me a big thumbs up on the video. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notifications for alerts, and when you click on the Brandon Boyd Show, click, you're gonna get the latest information on credit cards, points and miles, travel, money, finance, Cinnabon pull-aparts, and everything in between. And I look forward to seeing you on the next episode. We'll see you soon.